Hello, I'm Carrie, and this is Makeup Face, and today we're going to do a smoky eye with autumn-inspired colors and nude lips or something. Probably nude lips. Okay, so we're starting with kind of a blank slate. I've got my foundation, which is MAC Face and Body. Foundation is sheer foundation, some concealer, which is the MAC Pro Longwear concealer, and then I've done my eyebrows, and I've done a little bit of contouring. The brows are with Smashbox's brow powder, Brow Wiz, in Brunette, and then a little bit of contouring here with e.l.f. Face and Body. No, not e.l.f. Face and Body. e.l.f. Contouring and blushing. What the hell is that called? e.l.f. Contouring and blush and bronzer. Contouring, blush, and bronzer. I got it. That's what it is. And that's what it is. Okay, so that's all I've got on my face. What I'm going to start with is some primer. Actually, before we start, I'm going to say I'm going to use 5 shadows. You can totally do a smoky eye in 3 shadows. What you really need are a base shadow that's a matte or satin, something that's not sparkly, base color, and then you need a mid-tone and a deeper tone. If you want to do 4, you can do a base color, a mid-tone, a deeper tone, and then a super deep tone. What I'm using is 5 colors. I'm going to use the base shadow, my base shadow, the mid-tone, the deep tone, the super deep tone, and then a highlighter. So, let's move on. First things first, we're going to prime the eyes. This is MAC's Paint Pot in Painterly. It basically takes the color out of my lids, and because it's a cream, it gives something for the powder shadows to adhere to. I know some people just use plain old powder, but I think this is a much better primer. I think it gives more staying power to your eyeshadow look. Okay, so for my base color, I'm using a neutral. This is actually Wet n Wild Color Icon in Creme Brulee, which is a dupe to MAC's Vanilla. Smashbox has a vanilla that's really similar. It's your basic kind of matte cream color. I'm going to take that on a Real Techniques Expert Crease Brush. Yeah, Expert Crease Brush. And put that all over from lash to brow. So what this is doing is really giving a canvas, a blank canvas, for the rest of the color. All the way over, top to bottom. Alright. And now, for the 4 colors that I'm going to use next, I'm going to use Good Lord, it's hard to open this. Alright, Tarina Tarantino's Jewel Eyeshadow Palette in Dreamy. I will use these 4 colors. You can use any colors you want, any 3 colors, as long as they sort of agree with each other, talk to each other, look good together. You could use a bronze and a teal. That would be beautiful. You can use a couple shades of gray. You can use purples, bronzes. It's kind of up to you. I'm going to use these 4 colors here. Okay, and I'm going to start with what I'm calling my mid-tone, which is this coppery color. And I'm going to work that on with a shading brush. This is a Real Techniques shading brush. And I'm going to go from side to side all the way from lash to crease. And the key with a smoky eye is blend, 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 blend. There should be no harsh lines. You just want to make sure, like, unless you're going for a super goth look, like I would just blend like your life depended on it. I'm going to pop some of this underneath. The smaller the brush is, the easier it is to pack on the color, which is great as long as you're blending. So here. pop this on, side to side, right up to the crease, and then underneath. Now, if you didn't want to do a mid-tone like this, you could totally just start with your base brush color and then go right into your deeper color. I think that's totally fine. But I like color on my lid, so here we are. Alright, that's good. Okay, now we're going to go in with, I'm going to use this olivey color, and I'm going to take this is really an old brush. This is a Sonia Kashuk tapered brush. This is going to give me quite a good bit of control to pack this color on to the outer half of my eye. So I'm going to go pretty much from here on out and focus the color there. The more color and the more intense the color that that you're going to focus on the outer half is going to elongate the eye. My eyes can look a little round to me, so I want to elongate, and so the way I'm going to do that is by pulling the color out. So I'm really going to focus these darker colors on the outer half and into the crease. And even when I do the liner and the mascara, I'm really going to intensify all the looks on the outer half. So here, all the way into the crease, pull it over, pack that on there, and pull it underneath, about halfway over. Alright, and we'll do the same on the other eye. This does look a little choppy right now, which is fine, because the next step is to blend. I'm just getting the color on there now. Alright. The next step is to take a crease brush, which looks like this. This is Max 224. It's fluffy. It's got kind of a pointed tip, a blunted pointed tip there. See? Kind of goes like that. That is going to allow you to buff out some of the edges. So I'm going to take the MAC crease brush and dip it into that mid-tone color, the deeper color here, that one, the olive color, and then work it into the crease. So I'm going to start at right underneath where the highest part of my arch is, which is here, and work it right into the crease, and then pull it over, just back and forth, and those shorter bristles on that brush are going to buff out the edges, which is a really cool way to give a nice, soft, smoky eye. This is key. This part is key to giving you that smoky look without getting too intense. And you start here and you just work it right into the crease. Right there, all the way over. And then focusing on the outer half, like so. And pull that up in there. Alright. Okay. Now you can go in at this point and assess. Now, I could probably stop here, pop on a little black eyeliner and mascara and call it good. But I'm going to go in and just reinforce this this deeper color here. I really want that color to be packed on the outer half. Okay. And now you could stop there, totally stop there and be smoky and beautiful. What I'm going to do is go in with this final deeper color. This is a chocolate with a little like copper and gold sprinkles, shimmer. And I'm going to take my smudge brush. This is a Sephora smudge brush. The bristles are a lot shorter and denser. It's going to give you more control. So I'm going to dip that right in this dark color here, and then work that into the lash line. And actually I'm going to make a bit of a wedge starting about halfway over and join it up with the crease. I will show you. Here. Wedge, and then flick it up into the crease, and then work this over all the way to the tear duct. Okay, and then I'm going to take a clean, this is another clean crease brush. This is by Real Techniques. This is the shadow, what's it called? Base shadow brush. It's clean, and I'm going to use it to kind of buff out any harsh lines or skips or anything here. So this is a clean brush that's just blending the colors that I have applied. Alright, we'll come back to that. Do the other line. Add it to the right along the lash line, all the way over, and then go in and do that wedge. That's where I want the darkest part of the shadow, and then flick it up. And pull it down. These could be like pumpkin spice eyeshadows, don't you think? Pumpkin spice is everywhere. Why not on my lids? I might call this pumpkin spice eyeshadow. What do you think? You jump right on that bandwagon. Alright, so here's where I'm blending. Alright, and so now the finishing touch is to add the highlighter. I'm going to go back with my Expert Deluxe Crease Brush and go in with this goldy pearl color in the middle. Just dot it in there and then work it into the corner of my eye. This is going to bring light and a little bit of definition, a little bit of shimmer to the corner of the eye. Now, if you wanted to, you could also take a little bit of this, the highlighter color, and pop it on the brow bone. I would be real careful with that if you are older, because I think anything that's super pearly, super shimmery on your brow bone, once your eyelids have started to get even a little bit crepey, is aging. It's really aging. So I would just be super careful. I use it a little bit, like right at the very top of my brow bone, but any of the shimmer that I put on my lids is going to be mostly in the corners here. I think it lightens up. Now, if you have super close set eyes, this is a really great trick to kind of widen things up, is to pull a little highlighter in the middle here. Similarly, if you have wide set eyes, you can pull the smoky part all the way over to the inside corner to kind of close down the space, the wide setness of your eyes. All right. Now I think the most important look or step, one of them anyway, when you have a smoky eye, is to line the lid. Some people skip this, and I think that's a mistake. So I'm going to use a gel liner. This is MAC's Fluidline in Blitz and Glitz. This is a dark, it's like black, but it's got some gold shimmer to it, so works for me. I'm going to take, this is on a MAC 226 brush, and I'm going to do my tight line with the gel liner. So this is just pushing the liner up underneath my lashes, which essentially doubles my lashes, the look of my lashes. It just gives my, like, reinforced, my lashes are pretty sparse. So anything I can do to make it look like I have more lashes, I'm going to do it. And then I'm going to also take this. I'm not going to do a cat eye, but I am going to put a little bit thicker line on the outer half, again, of my eye. So not going much beyond my eyelid or my lashes, and then just pulling it narrower in the center and then pulling it out. And a little bit, again, in that wedge look. And if you want to, you can dot it along the bottom too. So the whole theme of this look is to get darker the further you get from your nose, right? From the inner corner. The outer corner should have the most smoke, the darkest colors. All right. Goodness. Now it's time to kind of address the rest of my face. So what I'm going to do is assess and see, before I put on any mascara, I'm going to assess and see if I need some more blush, if I need any under eye concealer, which I can tell you right now I do. So I'm going to touch up with, this is the waterproof, it's Tarte waterproof Maracuja oil concealer. It's a really heavy duty concealer. It might be too heavy if you don't really have under eye circle problems, but I do. So I'm just going to clean this up here. So my camera died. Okay, so I left you where I was leaving. I put some stuff underneath my eyes. I popped on a little cream blush just to balance out the look. And now the mascara. I'm using Makeup Forever Aqua Smoky Lash. This is a new one for me and I like it. So we're just going to pop on some mascara here. Again, really focusing the color and the intensity on the outer lashes to elongate the eye again. So that's about what I want right there. And do the other one. I like this mascara. This is a new one for me. I don't have to do any sort of weird concoctions about, like, you know, I usually wear 2 or 3 different mascaras because my lashes are so sad. But this one's a good one. We'll see. I just started it, so we'll see how long it lasts. And now I'm going to do a lip. This is Tarte's Lip Surgeons in Exposed. It's a warm, neutral color. I don't want to compete with the smoky eye, right? But I also don't want a pale lip, a lip so pale that it looks like I just ate a powdered sugar donut. So, that's it. The final touch is Max Fix Plus, which is it's not going to make your makeup last forever, but it does kind of settle any super powdery places down, make it look like skin. Alright, there you go. Pumpkin spice inspired eye makeup. What do you know about that? I'm Carrie, this is Makeup Face. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, and come back and see me real soon. Thanks. Bye.